In early 2020, we launched the Metro Schools Reimagine process to identify the opportunities and challenges for our schools and clusters to ensure we're meeting the needs of students and aligning pathways for success. Through this process, we identify individual cluster strategies for success, as well as uniform strategies to apply throughout all clusters. One of those uniform strategies is the fifth grade transition from middle school to elementary schools, which started this school year with the Maplewood, Pearl Cone, and Whites Creek clusters. We have adopted this uniform strategy based on stakeholder and parent feedback for the desire for children to be children just a little while longer before matriculating up to middle school with older students. Moving fifth grade to elementary also better aligns our district to the Tennessee state standards for curriculum and follows a model that is prevalent in school districts all across the country. We look forward to expanding this opportunity to the Hunters Lane, Stratford, and McGavick clusters in the 2022-23 school year, along with some other schools and pathways that we've identified who have the physical capacity to adopt fifth grade without the need for significant capital investments. We plan to transition even more schools in the 2023-24 school years and complete the transition for all elementary and middle schools by the 2024-25 school year. Now, our team is going to share some more information on what this transition of fifth grade to elementary will look like for your student.
Metro Schools is excited to offer the opportunity for more rising fifth graders to remain in elementary school for a year longer, starting in the 2022-23 school year. We have heard from parents, teachers, and school administrators that they are excited to see this transition. A common misconception about the transition is that we are holding students back in elementary, but nothing could be further from the truth. The reality is that MNPS is an outlier compared to other school districts across Tennessee and around the country in how we have historically aligned fifth grade to middle school. By bringing fifth grade to elementary schools, we allow for further growth and development of the students' academic and social emotional skills and can better prepare them to transition to a middle school environment where students are more successful once they've gained a greater level of maturity. The fifth grade year at elementary school will not be exactly the same as the K-4 years, as teachers and administrators will be slowly developing those skill sets to transition their students to the next stage of their educational career, and will be layering in new opportunities associated with middle school, such as related arts, which can include music, band, physical education, and STEM programming, as well as clubs and other activities. In terms of resources, Metro Schools has adopted a student-based budgeting process where the dollars flow with the student, meaning that as fifth grade is added to elementary schools, additional staff and financial resources will be made available to the school to ensure the students' needs are being met. Additionally, teachers in good standing at middle schools transitioning to a 6th to 8th grade model will have a position available for them either at their current school or at one of the other schools in our district. If your student is a rising fifth grader at an elementary school that is transitioning to a K-5 model in the 22-23 school year, there's no further action required by you. All fourth graders will be automatically enrolled for fifth grade in the coming year. However, if you are interested in an academic magnet or other optional middle school, we would suggest that you consider applying this year, as we cannot guarantee sixth grade seats will be available for new students in the 23-24 school year. The optional school application process will open on January 24th, 2022 for the upcoming school year. If you apply for a choice school seat and do not get the seat, you can remain in your current elementary school for the upcoming year. MNPS will be prioritizing those schools that need additional space and capacity to accommodate fifth grade in the upcoming capital improvements budget, which will require additional funding to be allocated by the Mayor and Metro Council, with the goal of transitioning all elementary and middle schools to this new model by the 24-25 school year. We hope that you are as excited as we are about the Metro Schools Reimagined initiative and the fifth grade transition to elementary schools. Please visit mmps.org for more information and further updates on the progress of this plan.